Eh bien c'est tout le monde, c'est XVSK et aujourd'hui on se retrouve pour cette aventure sur Vampyr. On va aller sucer du sang. Bon. Allez, moi j'espère qu'on va vite affronter ce monsieur qui est arrivé de nulle part là en mode ouais, newborn, nouveau-né, t'es à peine un nouveau-né, tu fous déjà la merde. J'ai hâte qu'on l'affronte. Alors, état critique, oui, t'es pas au courant, merci. Alors, trouver Sean Hampton dans les docks de
Sean
Giselle.
Hampton lives and breathes for the well-being of his flock. There's no other place he would go but the docks.
Ça a fait une petite rime, non? Du coup, il est où? Ah, il y a des quêtes, lol. Bah, putain! Pourquoi? Une quête. Très certainement pour une créature massive. Bon, du coup, on est sur le bon chemin. Apparemment, ouais. Oula, qu'est-ce qui se passe le jeu aujourd'hui? T'as du mal alors, c'est ma manette qui se décharge. J'ai encore un câble USB dans le doute. Ah, des gens qui veulent me mettre en feu.
The Freewen are redoubling their patrols in the district. I must be more careful.
Ah ouais. T'as peur, hein, bitch. Quick. Oh là là. Tous ces gens à tuer. Bonjour monsieur. Il a dit die Fatty. Je suis pas gros, ok. Je suis pas gros. Oups. Attends, je vais mettre du soin. P. 1, 2, 1, 3. T'as franchement cru que le feu allait faire quelque chose? T'as vu ma barre de vie avant de m'attaquer? Sur le bon chemin, toujours sur le bon chemin, nice. Ah ah. Oh, on va ignorer. Bonjour. Tu veux me tuer? Tiens. Coup de griffe. Tiens, coup de griffe. Tiens, coup de griffe. C'est con, hein. Oh, pour l'instant c'est assez facile, enfin vous me direz aussi, vu le nombre d'XP qu'on a eu grâce au fait qu'on tue les gens, ça aide. Bonjour. Oh ouais. Tout ce sang. Focus fast, non. Quoi, ils disent oui, j'arrive, attends, j'arrive. Con, t'es mort. Hein. Over there. Oh. Oh. C'était bien bon toute cette nourriture. Il est passé où l'autre? Hey, les cadavres qui disparaissent, après je sais plus où sont les loots. Ah. Ouf. Il a dû y avoir pas mal de monde quand même là. Bonjour. Bonjour monsieur.
Good evening, sir.
Who the fuck are you? Don't you see I'm busy here?
Dr. Jonathan Reed, that's who I am. And who are you?
Ah, some fancy gentleman we've got here. Clear off. We don't want strangers on our streets.
So you won't tell me your name, then?
The name is Booth Digby. Maybe I'll ask my boys to break one or two of your bones, just so you remember it.
Do you know where I can find Sean Hampton? I need to talk to him.
The sad saint. Why on earth do you want to talk to him?
He was one of my patients at the Pembroke Hospital.
Oh, yeah. I heard the poor bastard had been abducted by some cunt. You better ask Tom Watts. He knows Sean Hampton well.
Goodbye, Mr. Digby.
Je te jure, hein, j'aurais eu le niveau requis pour te bouffer, mais j'aurais même pas cherché à te poser la question, quoi. Oh, franchement, c'est le genre de jeu que je voudrais trop refaire en New Game Plus, quoi. Vous imaginez, vous arrivez avec charisme maximum et tout, et vous laissez pas le temps aux autres, vous les bouffez tous directement, là, je me demande ce que ça donnerait, sérieux. Ouais, c'est vrai. Ah putain, il a 2000 points d'XP en plus. Bonjour madame.
Good evening, miss. I am Dr. Reed. May I ask you a few questions?
Who are you? What do you want?
As I just told you, I'm a doctor. From the Pembroke Hospital, actually.
The Pembroke Hospital, you say? I don't have any money for you leeches.
I'm not here for charity, Miss...
Miss Edwina Cox. So what do you want then? Fancy buying something from me, maybe?
I'm looking for Mr. Sean Hampton. Do you know where I could find him?
The sad saint? I heard he was mugged or something.
Yes, he was. But he left hospital recently.
You don't say. Well, I suppose it's good news for the homeless and the useless. Ask them, they must know something.
Goodbye, Miss Cox.
Mark my words, miss. These murders are the work of a vampire.
A vampire? Whatever do you mean?
I'm a tracker of these creatures. A vampire hunter.
You best be off to your hunting then. For if the sewer dog is back and hunting all these poor folk, he needs a catching.
A sewer dog? What's it look like?
It's an old story. A monster with daggers for teeth and icy claws. He comes of a sudden, nighttime, claiming innocence, then vanishes.
Teeth, claws, murders by night? Your sewer dog is my business. He's the kind of prey I hunt, milady.
Not a drop of blood left in his body. This is the work of a vampire.
Evening, miss.
Well, I never. That's a first. Customers who make that much mess rarely come back. Never mind in fancy togs.
I'm much more myself than when we first met. By the way, I'm Jonathan, Dr. Jonathan Reed.
Welcome back to the Turquoise Turtle then, Doctor. I'm Sabrina Cavendish. How can I help you?
Miss Cavendish, would you be willing to help me locate Sean Hampton?
You better ask Tom, sir.
Why not answer me directly?
We respect the privacy of our customers here, sir. Only Tom can decide who to speak to and what he'll say to them.
This place seems, how shall I put it, very colourful. I'm sure it has plenty of stories to tell.
We get people of all sorts here. It's that rare place in the docks where you can have a drink without being murdered. At least it's not happened yet.
Your boss must be quite the negotiator to force such an agreement.
Yeah. Tom's a great bloke. Mr. Hampton, who runs the night asylum, he's the only other man that's able to keep peace around here.
So this bar is neutral territory then?
Yeah. Tom's convinced this is something the locals need. No one ever draws a weapon here. That's one of the reasons I accepted the job.
What can you tell me about this area?
People don't appreciate that line of questioning round here. You best be more careful with what you say, sir.
You look concerned, Miss Cavendish.
This is a bad borough. Most people I know are afraid. Most locals will rob you blind, or worse. You best mind your step.
I have nothing to fear from the people round here, miss.
Yeah, I'm a brave woman myself, Dr. Reed, but I'd be a fool to think I'm invincible.
Excuse my curiosity, but where exactly are you from, Miss Cavendish?
Something bothering you? What, my name? Or my complexion?
I'm sorry if I worried you. I was just curious to find out if you know this part of town well.
Nosy. My dad was a sailor from Bombay, and my mum was a maid born up in Glasgow. They got married in London. And here I am.
Believe me, I never judge someone on their place of birth or the color of their skin.
If that's true, you'd be one of the few not to make fun of me. Just you, Tom, Dyson, Miss Fishburne, and of course Mr. Hampton.
Goodbye, Miss Cavendish. Good evening, sir.
Whatever.
Don't you recognize me? We met a few nights ago.
Don't take it personally. I spent a lot of energy forgetting what I did the night before.
Yes, you had definitely drunk too much then as well. I'm Dr. Jonathan Reed.
I'm Dyson Delaney. I'll try to remember you. This time.
I'm looking for Mr. Sean Hampton. Do you know where I could find him?
I really don't know. I heard he'd been abducted. I don't know if he's back.
Who could tell me then?
About the sad saint. I try asking Tom what's about him.
Come with me.
C'est l'heure de la buvette, c'est l'heure de la buvette. Ah. Ah 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 ah. Allez mon petit cochonnet d'amour. On va aller dans un coin. Et c'est la fin. Pour toi. Ouais. Salut. Allez pas boire.
No one will ever know what I did. I'm gonna die with blood on my hands.
Ouh,
No
ouais.
one will remember me.
Attends, t'es un peu alcoolique quoi.
I cannot enter.
I cannot enter, ok. Je vais monter pour voir, on sait jamais. Je me permets de voler les gens parce qu'ils me regardent. Ah. Rien. Ok, bon. Ah, niveau 3.
Shut the Turquoise.
Good evening, Tom.
Good evening, sir. How are you tonight? Back to the docks, are we?
You remember me then?
Of course I do. You're that man who seemed so lost when he entered my bar a few nights ago.
Thank you for your hospitality. I'm Jonathan Reed, by the way.
I'm still Tom Watts. Welcome back, Doctor.
Tom, I need to find Sean Hampton as quickly as possible. I've been told you could help me.
I heard the sad saint was recovering at Pembroke Hospital. Did he leave or something?
I believe he returned to his flock. Can you confirm that?
Oh, I bet you're right. Sean can't help but worry about the poor and sick. Oh, I guess it has something to do with what happened to him as a baby.
Please, tell me.
Well, I don't like to gossip, but I heard that the sad saint was abandoned as a baby in front of a Catholic orphanage in Dublin. That would explain his faith and need to help everyone.
The important thing is I find him, quickly.
Why not try his night asylum? He takes care of those who need a meal or a roof there.
Where is it?
It's in an old warehouse, northwest of here. Just follow the bank to the west and go north when you reach the end of the pier.
Why does your waitress feel in danger working on the docks?
This part of town is dangerous for all, but for women it's worse, as always. Sabrina is a brave girl, but she can't help feeling in danger.
Do you think she has good reason to feel this way? Are you not worried about her safety?
Of course I am. The truth is, she's tougher than me deep inside. She just has to learn to control it.
Goodbye, Mr. Watts.
Bon. On peut y parler, lui.
Good evening, sir. Have you witnessed any suspicious activity or strange events recently?
And what do you define as a strange event? More to the point, who are you?
My name is Ichabod Throgmorton, vampire hunter extraordinaire and warden of the East End.
A vampire hunter? Really?
I know what you're thinking. I'm just another lunatic howling at the moon, but I'm not. The bloodsuckers exist, and they're close.
Mr. Throgmorton, I'm Dr. Jonathan Reed. I'd like to hear more about these vampires you're hunting.
A man of science? Well, I'll be glad to enlighten you.
Have you heard of the Guard of Prewan?
Of course. They're dedicated hunters. A little militant for my taste, but they do let anyone join.
Were you ever tempted to join the Guard yourself?
I did think about it, but I'm more of a silent hunter. They're more of a sanitary militia.
So you hunt alone? That sounds risky.
Vampires are just like every other predator. They hunt when they're hungry and follow certain patterns. It's just a matter of observation and patience.
What can you tell me about this neighborhood?
Did you hear about what happened to Jack Gillingham? Oh boy. It's a shame I wasn't around to protect him.
It's impossible to protect everyone. The violence seems endemic in this part of town.
But it's my duty. I am convinced Jack Gillingham was killed by a vampire. These evil rodents are spreading like a plague.
So, how exactly are you protecting these people? I'm curious.
I patrol late at night, investigating anything unusual. I try and encourage people to stay indoors, but people are careless.
Can I help in any way?
Actually, yes. I plan to put up posters to alert the population to the vampire threat.
Are you asking me to paste posters about vampires around the docks?
If you wouldn't mind. If you did that, then I can focus on my patrols.
How do you identify a vampire?
It's simple, really. They can't stand daylight. They're afraid of garlic and holy symbols. They also cannot enter a house without being invited.
Have you ever killed one of these creatures? Yourself, I mean.
Of course I have. What kind of question is that? It's a dirty business, believe me.
I'm looking for Sean Hampton. Can you help me, Mr. Throgmorton?
The sad saint? He should be at his night asylum at this hour. But I cannot tell you how to find it, sorry.
Really? Why is that?
It's nothing personal, Doctor. I'm sure your intentions are good, but people who sleep there, they have plenty of reasons to hide.
I could make you tell me, but I respect your refusal. You really believe Sean is a saint, don't you?
All I will say is this. Gossip has it that when he was a child, he was molested. By a priest of all people. Funny thing is, though, it only strengthened his faith.
Maybe at least you can tell me who could help me find him.
Tell you what, go and chat with Tom Watts. He's a bartender and good judge of character. If he talks to you, then it's fine by me.
Goodbye.
Allez, on va y aller. Merde. Faut faire tout le tour. Nah. Dites-moi que je peux me téléporter, s'il vous plaît. Y'a pas un petit rat dans le coin, j'ai faim. Allez, avant je peux me téléporter là-bas. Ah, nice. Est-ce que je peux en sortir au moins, c'est la question. Apparemment, oui. T'as du quartier stable. Ok. Waouh, c'est qui m'agresse là. Waouh, d'accord. Ouh, niveau 22, génial. Ah mais ils sont en train d'attaquer, ok, nice. Ouais, il a rien pris quoi. Please. Faut en affronter un, c'est pas spécialement difficile, c'est en affronter deux en même temps que ça pourrait te poser problème. Comment ils s'amusent à se téléporter ces enfoirés. Donc c'est ici, on est d'accord. Ouais, une trace de sang là.
Seems like the guard of Prewen is on Sean Hampton's trail too.
Et là, essayer de me toucher, ce serait pas mal. Ah, bordel. Bon, trop choix. Ah! Oh ouais. Allez. Quand, hein? Par contre, j'ai eu un flingue apparemment.
The wounds on this corpse are deep, the result of rabid rage. If this is Sean's doing, he's become a murderous beast.
Alors, inventaire. C'est du 40. What? Ce revolver fait plus de dégâts, bizarrement. Tiens, c'est vrai ça. Qui veut une petite hachette? Non, j'ai code, c'est de la merde. Bon, du coup, on doit aller où? Donc là-bas, il y a un Skalg. Elle est où? J'ai où là? Ah! Ouais. Comment je vais faire pour y aller? On est un petit peu relou. Si je passe par là, il y a peut-être moyen, hein, si j'arrive à remonter, mais... Bonjour! Non, on peut même pas faire une attaque tombée, c'est dommage. Tu viens? Je suis pas toute la nuit, hein. Lol. Blague. Blague quoi? Ouais. Eh bah dis donc, ça commence à pas partir en cacahuète à la zone, hein. Il y a des morts partout. Bonjour, monsieur.
Step away.
Ouah, j'ai spammé le bouton, je l'ai tué. Truc de ouf, ouf. Recrue. Putain, je sais vraiment pas où je vais là, ça me saoule. Ça doit être ici normalement. On va prendre les médicaments qui traînent. Ah, c'est forcément là-dedans. Bonjour.
Good evening, miss. I'm Dr. Jonathan Reed. Can I help you?
A fancy doctor lurking at night by the docks? Not fishy at all.
And what about you? Working outside at night in this dangerous part of town?
You want to know my secret? I'm trying to earn money. And I'm Lottie Paxton, by the way.
I'm looking for Sean Hampton. Can you help me?
Mr. Hampton must be in his office at the night asylum he manages, I suppose. Why do you want to see him?
He was a patient of mine at the Pembroke Hospital, but he left abruptly.
I see. Well, Mr. Hampton is a discreet and dedicated man. I'm sure you'll find him soon enough.
Tu gagneras ta vie en enfer. Ah, il y a une autre dame en plus. C'est l'heure de la cuvée.
My poor sister. What will happen to her now that I'm gone? Giselle, I'm so sorry.
Eh, vous avez vu, il manquait les jambes. Il y avait un bug. Eh, la petite vieille. Ah, mais ils ont carrément leur truc ici, en fait. D'accord. Salut.
Good evening, miss. I'm Dr. Jonathan Reed. May I have your attention for a minute?
Good evening, sir. My name is Giselle Paxton, but I don't have time for men like you.
Have we met before?
No, but I just need to look at your fancy clothes to know that you must be desperate to visit the docks at night.
That's quite judgmental of you.
Sir, I've led enough strikes when I had a job to identify you as an enemy of the working class.
I'm looking for Sean Hampton. Can you help me?
What is it you want? Does he owe you money? Has he displeased your Royal Highness? I'm no snitch, Mr. Fancy Pants.
T'es pas une balance? Ok, pas de problème, hein. Malheureusement, t'es pas du genre à te... comment dire? Un truc avec le charisme. T'es du genre à te corrompre facilement, apparemment. Parce que putain, ça a pas été difficile, hein. Allez, va rejoindre ta sœur si je dis pas de bêtises. Terminé! Bitch!
What a waste of life. I only managed to be hated by all the people I loved.
Eh, bien fait pour ta gueule. Bien fait. Ça t'apprendra. Ah, on a un petit couteau là. Combien? Assommé. Ah, mais lui il fait absorption de sang. Et lui il fait 15. Alors, contre les coups de 40 d'endurance. Ouais, c'est un petit peu problématique. Attendez d'ailleurs, j'ai pas fait attention. Ah, le voilà. Bonjour.
Why the long face, Doctor?
It looks like we both have changed a lot. I must confess, it saddens me, Sean.
Put your faith in the Lord, Doctor. He has a plan for all of us. We may not always see it, but he does.
Since you left Pembroke, the amount of blood that has been shed, it's hard to believe you, Sean.
Ask what you will. As the Lord is my shepherd, I will not speak a lie to you.
Aren't you afraid of what you've become?
We are blessed, Doctor. Can't you see it? The Lord has made us able to walk amongst the plague and aid those that need it.
Do you think this is a blessing when God's own house and holy symbols repel you?
If that is your burden, Doctor, so be it. But I do not fear the cross, nor am I forced to take the life of another. My kind doesn't share your imperfections.
But you must drink blood now to survive.
No, not your scripture. Whoso eateth my flesh and drinketh my blood hath eternal life, and I will raise him up at the last day. So saith the Lord. I only need to eat flesh, no blood.
Why return here?
This is my home. These people are my flock. You will always find me where I am needed.
Wonders never cease. Scal managing an asylum.
And what of you? A vampire doctor? Meals laid out before you. Yet you restrain.
And what about William Bishop? He tried to take care of you. But this hunger, this thirst, cannot be restrained.
Alas, poor William. He had a good soul, but was weak in spirit. He could not shake the thirst for booze, never mind blood. But have faith. My will is far stronger than his.
Why did you kill Miss Jones at the Pembroke Hospital?
Killed old Harriet? You must be mad, Doctor. Why would I do such a thing?
So you claim Miss Jones' death was not by your hand, nor the other incidents at Pembroke?
Though Harriet was an angry, spiteful woman, she was one of God's creatures. I have nothing but love for all he has made.
But you were close to her.
Of course. But she was lost, separated from the fold. She did not see the hand of the divine in my blessed condition.
People have been murdered. I've seen the blood. I don't believe you can be trusted.
Have a little faith, Doctor. If you will follow, I will guide you to the light.
How do you plan to do that?
Take this key of the old sewers. The entrance is by the riverbank, south from here. There you'll find all the proof you need.
I will not look kindly on you if you're trying to trick me.
I'll be here when you return. If you still think I'm a threat then, well, I surrender myself to your judgment.
Vampyr. Bon, tu m'excuses, hein, mec, je te vole un peu, hein. Ah, dommage que je peux pas le tuer maintenant. C'est vraiment, vraiment dommage. J'aimerais tellement pouvoir tuer tout le monde directement, là, dans le jeu. C'est tellement cool. Ah. Ah. Bon, du coup, on doit aller dans un espèce d'égout. Il est où? Ok. Ah, sinon j'ai tué les deux femmes qui essaient de t'aider, hein. J'espère que tu m'en veux pas. Hein. Tu m'en veux, c'est pas grave, hein. On restera potes quand même. Ouais, hop. Putain, il y a toujours le bruit du... Ok, de l'autre côté. Il va y avoir du combat. Ah. Disais. vérifier. Bon. Trouver l'entrée des égouts. Il va forcément être en bas. On va commencer par lui. Voilà. Ah, laisse-moi te mordre. Juste un petit peu. Petite merde. À tous les goûts, c'est... ouais, à tous les goûts, c'est ici. Ouais, vas-y. Pas envie, hein. Et ça sera pour le prochain épisode. Allez, sur ce, loulou, je vous laisse. Prenez soin de vous, prenez soin de rock'n'roll. N'oubliez pas d'avoir la Ouiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiil vous fait plein de pouces partout et je vous dis à la prochaine pour une nouvelle vidéo. Sur ce, ciao, bye, bouti bouti, et que l'amour du pays soit avec vous. Peace.